All right.
You acted like we were doing this. We're live.
Welcome to Scale Builders Guild.
And welcome to Harley Designs. Live stream takeover 106.
Live stream takeover. 106 is it now, eh? I called mine this week. I called it the stress. And I saw you called yours.
Everything's fine.
Everything is
it's
fine.
fine.
It's fine.
Don't worry.
It's fine.
I'm fine.
Check in. Let us know where you're watching from. And what's your favorite color of Jeep?
Yeah. What's your blood pressure today?
It's getting up there. I'm not going to lie. It's we're getting into the crunch time. I think this is what people call it.
Yeah, you know, I feel like that should be true. I feel like I have time. I haven't tried. I'm going to try some new things.
And mail call will play into this. But I was almost like, you know what? Maybe I'll start another one.
Maybe I'm going to build a dedicated class 3. I've got 2 weeks.
It's not hard. Those trucks are ugly.
Yeah.
They're barely even trucks.
Just make it look like normal people's comp trucks.
Don't do anything
cut
good.
Some pieces of wood in half and glue them to a piece of aluminum folded. Looks like a playing card as your driver. It is a playing card. Surprise. You can actually see
Jack of Clubs.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's like a 3. It's
congratulations.
They didn't grab a face card. It's a 3.
Between you and the 4 of your friends, you've got a royal sampler. Oh boy!
I don't know why we built. Why did we do this for comp trucks?
Why couldn't we?
We should have done things that were not. We should have done like we said we were going to do and built comp trucks instead of.
These are not comp. This is definitely not a comp truck.
No, I did not. Well,
either of them.
My class 2 could pass.
I think my class 2 could also pass. It's got the right chassis. It's got the right underbits. It's got a small cab for a hard body for the points.
Yep.
And it's got some metal work on it. Comp truck. It's not low enough, nor is the driver skill going to be there.
I'm just saying.
The weather is absolute trash here right now.
We turned the AC
today.
on.
It was sleet.
It's 83 today.
God. Sleet. I got outside. Dog should have had his coat on.
I'm not.
I'm not going to be able to test these trucks. Not in certainly any kind of weather that will represent what's going to happen in Alabama.
No, I'm not going to be able to either. But it's not because of that. It's
it's because you'll be gluing things on the plane.
I'm going to be blowing on the hood to try and make the resin dry quicker. Loading the plane, just still holding the molds together. It's fine. This is fine. It's normal. I can't put it through the X-ray. I can't let it go.
Trust me, it's not anything nefarious. It's just a toy. Just a very unfinished toy.
Yeah. No,
O'Neill said, Matt, enjoy the weather. Josh will be on fire soon enough.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. That usually happens around that time.
Yep. No, it's gonna.
Oh my God.
I would take 39 over 83 today. I tell you that. But it's still. I was sleep deprived today. I haven't slept more than like 4 or 5 hours in the last 3 or 4 days, just because I'm up late working on either a video or the truck or whatever. And then
I've been delinquent because I have videos that need to be filmed, let alone edited, in addition to the comp truck stuff. And whenever I'm not working, like a real job working, I'm like zip right in here to do something.
Yes.
To get it off the list. It's nuts.
That's exactly it.
Stupid.
Nicole has asked a few things. She's like, "Hey, we should go do, I don't know, something normal." And I was like,
"We should do something that two normal adult humans."
I was
do.
like, "I have 13 days left to finish these trucks." I'm like, are you crazy?
Rebecca's actually been quite And to all credit to Rebecca, she's been really great throughout all this. She's like, I'm like, do you want to hang out and watch a movie or something? She's like, shouldn't you be in there doing things?
Yeah.
I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I should.
Nicole is actually very good about it. Idiot. She's just like, oh, you're just going to take tonight off afterwards, get some sleep. I'm like, I got stuff to do. Like,
there's no time for that.
I only have 13 days to do it. She goes, all she said, she goes, like, I was discussing, obviously, with the frantic tone of voice that I will be maintaining for the next 2 weeks. And she's just like, I can't feel sorry for you. Like, you do this every time. Like, just start a month earlier next time. I go, that doesn't matter. Like,
stop it.
Like, it's, reality shows, we all know are fake and staged, but at the same time, I don't think that they are, because it's like, you have this much time.
They're pretty real.
You have this much time. You just have to, it's going to go to the end.
Can you imagine? Hey, do you remember that time that we talked to those people about a show?
Yes, I do.
An RC themed show. Well, I think we should call them back and say, don't do this. Don't do like a build for an event thing, because it's terrible TV, first of all. Secondly, I don't ever want to do this again. Yeah. Two people in the chat are saying, there's three things, but two people are saying that there were tornadoes yesterday in Alabama.
Yes. Wow.
Yeah.
Yesternight.
It's apparently it's tornado season.
Nader season.
Sorry, what?
It's Nader season. Tornader.
Oh, tornado.
Yeah, it's Nader season. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing with tornadoes. Like, it's like out here, earthquakes are like a big area. Like in the Midwest, like, yeah, it's tornadoes, but like a tornado hits like a little, and it's only this long. Anyway, earthquakes are like everywhere. Tornadoes, it's like, yeah, it's probably not gonna hit you.
Well, up here where I am, there's none of that. So, it's a little more concerning to me.
That's fine. It's fine. Thank you, okay. DRZRC. Do you have a Supermoto? Ooh, I want to know. Digging how everyone's trucks are coming along. Wish both of you the best of luck finishing up on time. I don't like the time thing.
Cross my fingers.
DLC also. I just got done moving 32 dump trucks of dirt. Backyard is...
This guy, he's going to be building the biggest course I've ever seen.
Backyard is almost level now. Raise the corner 6 feet. 15 more trucks in 2 weeks. Oh my God.
Oh my God. That's a lot. I
hope you took drainage into account, and I hope you properly compacted. So the first rain, you don't end up with a massive ravine down the middle of it.
Oh, I'm so nervous for him now. Blind Guy RC, thank you very much. Stoked I chose the right paint color. Awesome. Yes. If you didn't see it on social media. Lizard green was the Porsche color chosen.
Of course.
And I feel like I should have gone with chalk, because I like that color better. But it's not flashy.
It doesn't pop in photos.
It's not.
Like Kobayashi.
So Turbo TT. So your wife is asking why you are upstairs bothering her, essentially. But now it's like with purpose. Before it was always
like,
why are you up here bothering me? Go
now
away.
She just has the
now
excuse.
It's why are you up here.
You have that thing.
Me?
Go do that.
You have that thing. Go do that. Get out of here. Chuck's RC Habit. Thank you very much. Good evening, guys. All trucks are looking amazing and coming along nicely. Looking forward to seeing them in action. I think Chuck's going to be there at the event.
Hey.
So reach out and say howdy.
Yeah, absolutely. Little strip, 10 miles long and mile wide. Yeah, but like the grand scheme, like that's compared to like earthquakes, which are everywhere, or hurricanes, or like I lived in tornado. I lived in tornado land. We lost a barn to a tornado once. House was fine.
I've seen the movie Tornado.
Exactly.
Or Twister. Yeah. I believe it's called Timmy and the Giant Swirly Wind.
Yeah. Are Scale Nats invite only, or can I go down there and win it? They're not invite only. You just have to buy a ticket. but tickets sold out quickly this year. Now, there are people who have just found out that they weren't able to make it, and you can sometimes buy them, but that's a difficult thing.
Check the Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
Brian wants to know, what does chuffed mean? Well,
it's like when your pants rub real in the inside of your leg real fat.
When a man and a woman really, really love each other, it's possible for the woman to chuff the man's Gulliver. You got to look it up. It's an old British thing. I'm not British, but whatever. I like saying it. The end.
Yeah. But yeah, the trucks are being trucked still. I have lots more trucking to do.
I've crossed so many things off C1 because I was waiting for the metal stuff to be done, which it is. The powder coating turned out amazing from what I saw in the photo. I'm going to go pick that up tomorrow night, get everything installed. And I also printed up some interior holders, just some very tiny little triangle bits that I will glue to the, you know what? I'm going to do a redesign on these. I'm going to do a little slot on both sides here. So that way I can screw them to the underside of the interior this way. Okay. And then this way.
Right.
So then they can slide in and out, and then I can just glue them to the inside of the body.
There you go.
Then that's in there forever.
Good. My lists are quite long. You can see there's not enough green highlighter. This is 2 complete columns of items, and there's not enough green on that. That's just the class 1 sheet. Class 2, 3, more green, but not enough still.
I feel like I think I was probably better off by not making everything out of chopped carbon fiber. I think that was probably a wise choice for me.
It's not on my list.
Well, not anymore. Not anymore. It was, but it's off the list now. What I'm saying is, I'm glad that I didn't do what Johnny Don't did.
Yeah, I'm still plowing forward as if that is going to be my goal. But I'm ready. I'm ready to pull an audible if and when needed.
I'm curious to see what you decide to do, because I like the orange hood.
I do too.
I think it's nice. Was there an option to add some orange?
I bought
chop?
Bought orange chop to add into the chopped toe.
I think if you're gonna get there, you need to do that. I think the speckled look would be kick ass.
If it arrives in time and I've got the molds ready and I'm going to mold the hood, I will absolutely add more of the orange chop than would probably be necessary. I'll mix it in there good.
Not all the way.
It's not going to be fully orange, but it's going to be more than a freckle.
Yeah. Tonight I am drinking Bo's Lug Tread, which is another craft beer here in Ontario.
Of course. Has some sort of fruit infused.
No, this is just straight up barley and wheat.
Oh, wow. Alrighty then.
I know. It's not like me. I think because there was a tractor on the front, I thought maybe there was some sort of.
You're like, you know what? This matches my shirt. I'm going to get this one.
Oh. That's what I
PRD do. Adventures. Thank you, sir. Tornado sirens go off. Every Midwesterner better get to the porch and watch. Got a cop this weekend. Then to the shelf the rigs go till Nats. Well, sounds like you'll be at Nats. Good to see you there. Mine will not. Well, mine's are on a shelf right now for some. Oh yeah, I had to film a reel, so they're on the shelf. But that's the only reason.
My eyes rolled so hard
when the tornado sirens go off. We always went to the garage, open the garage door so you could
get in the car hole.
So,
Oh, Dave Zilla is informing me that we do in fact have Nader Alley. We have a Nader Alley about an hour north of us.
Really? North of you guys?
Apparently so.
Wow.
Apparently.
I was unaware.
Not that I'm aware of that. I'm city slicker.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Yeah. Thanks, David, for reminding me of that. Gunnar Nissen, thank you very much. Matt, dried meat headed your way tomorrow. I already have lots of meat.
What? How do you still have meat left?
Rebecca hasn't been eating any of it. Unlike someone else's wife.
I hide it from her even, and I still run out.
I've been doing my best too. I've been like chowing down, but I'm trying to get into summer mode, so I'm more on the bike now, and got to slim down, fit into these shirts better.
Yeah, exactly.
I think I'm missing many chats. Stephen Williamson, thank you very much. I have been curious the past 2 years of Axial Fest, Matt. Why haven't you been to Axial Fest West since 2018? Well, funny you should mention that. 2019.
Why didn't you go 2019?
I think I didn't go because the timing was different.
Yeah,
a little bit different for me.
Yeah, well,
and I also had I had other previous engagements. I think that's the year that Richard and I went on our little Pennsylvanian off-roading adventure.
Right.
And it was around that time that we did it. So we didn't go to Axial Fest that year. And then 2020.
Yeah, well, you were busy or something was going on.
No, I'm not sure. Maybe there was a tornado. And then 2021, that same thing probably happened.
Still an issue.
I'm going to go this year. Oh, I'm hoping to go this year. We'll see how it goes. I think I have to go because aren't we going to do the 24 hours of Satan?
It's back on.
Just before that?
It's back. Yes. We're back in.
Yes.
It's
back down.
It's back down. It's in, it's out, it's down.
Satan.
Yeah.
Satan.
Yeah. So they announced, we should talk about that because we haven't talked about it since they officially announced the dates.
We can talk about that.
We can talk about that. We have been allowed.
We can finally talk about that.
So yes, they officially announced the dates and they officially announced the location, Rob's Resort. So it's closer to.
Oh, I love that place.
Closer to me than normal, Axial Fest by a little bit.
I think. Do you drive past that when you go up that way?
So Sacramento, you have downtown Sacramento, and then going out of town, there's two major highways. There's Interstate 80, and there's Highway 50, and they basically just go into V and they split Lake Tahoe. So this one, normally Axial Fest is off the 80. This year it will be 80, off the 50.
50. I came back from Axial Fest on the 50 because we went all the way around Tahoe for a little. John came the other way.
Yeah. So it's off the 50 this year, which is closer to me.
That's
and
nice.
It's on its spitting distance from the Rubicon Trail. So
yes.
I don't.
So bring your rentals.
Right. Yeah. Get your rental Jeep and go do the Rubicon.
Get your rental Renegade Jeep and
I don't know the terrain of the actual campground, which is interesting.
Scrub.
I don't know that there's a lot. There's epic terrain right next door, but it's not. I don't know. So either way, I'm gonna go do a trip up there after I get back from Nats.
Do some recon.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll go up there, shoot a video, have fun.
Reconnaissance.
Recon. Looking forward to it regardless because no matter what, I can have a great time there. And as far as if I will be camping, I don't think so. I believe that I will be staying.
That's too close to you, right?
Well, no. I think that I'll be staying at the Ramaza Inn. So.
Is there a third bedroom in that trailer?
Yeah. The second story of Tony's RV is actually.
Hey, I'm happy to sleep wherever is closest to the barbecue. Wake up, breakfast burrito.
It's pretty much a house, but it also has an engine and wheels. So
he's like, hello, would you like a tri-tip burrito?
like, the
I mean, I'm not going to say no.
Keurig's warming up. I just made a second cup, so just give it a second. Okay,
just give it a second. Tony CCXRC, as a Canadian, does Matt understand the Audible reference? Yeah, we have football. We mostly just pass the ball, though. We don't have much of a running game with 3 downs.
There was this comment come up a couple times. I don't know if you've seen this. Did you see the lawsuit of Traxxas v. Home Box Office or Broadcasting Office, HBO?
HBO Max.
Yes.
Traxxas sued HBO Max?
Yes.
For
copyright.
No,
yes.
They didn't.
Yes.
No.
Yes, they did.
I saw briefly something about that.
I looked
but
it
I was
up.
like,
I looked up the lawsuit.
So, okay, it's over the Max name.
It's over the
obviously.
Max name.
This sounds a little litigious, if I'm honest.
Is.
Frivolously litigious.
I agree. Now, obviously, Traxxas has a bit of a reputation over being a bit litigious. Now, normally, I'm not going to say that I don't understand them protecting some of their stuff, like cantilever designs and some stuff like that. Like I've read
actual angles at which those cantilevers
I've read a lot of their
operating.
patents just because when I see these things, I like to read them. I like to do that.
You are a nerd.
I'm a nerd.
Yes.
I like patents. But this one, I'm like, really?
So it's over HBO Max, the name, which only has one X from what I recall. But Traxxas somehow, I haven't read it, so I'm thinking out loud here. But Traxxas somehow thinks that is infringing on the
it's odd because
Max and X Max line of toys.
I mean, the synopsis was, of course, didn't get into all the reasons Ben here was asking. Wasn't it more about the toy references? I didn't see that in the initial synopsis, so I don't know. But I don't know what's going on. So it was interesting.
That's I don't. I'm gonna say no. If I'm the judge in this case, and I'm me and not like some super old judge that doesn't either have HBO Max or a Traxxas Max.
Like, well, this one says MAXX, but this one only says it once. Dismissed.
As a human adult who has both HBO Max and a Traxxas Max, I don't have an X.
I have no confusion when I go to use either one. Which one I am selecting?
Hang on, I want to do it. I don't know if I can. Shit. Oh yeah. All right. Well, we're just gonna fire up the old HBO Max. Well, this isn't working at all. How am I going to watch Peacemaker? It's not working.
Big Trouble in Little China. No. You there?
That's it. I'm calling support. Oh, is this Traxxas? Can't watch any shows. And I need new arms for my X-Max.
Henry Urbana, thank you, sir. Loved your video this week. You were cracking me up with your panic. It was real. Good luck to you both.
Oh, here it is. Grim Reaper said it's because HBO filed a new trademark that may include toys, games, and other game things.
That is what Ben must be referring to, and I had not read that part of it. So,
all right. Well, now it makes perfect sense.
I guess I don't. I mean, are they going to do like the Trivial Pursuit version, like HBO Max Trivial Pursuit, or Seen It? You remember that?
No, they're going to do the
remember
HBO
that in the
Max
mid-2000s? Seen It Friends Edition.
Of course. Did you ever play? What was it? Crypt Keeper, Gatekeeper?
No.
It was like a VHS based game that had like a
VHS based game. Oh, that had to be so painful.
Yeah, it was brutal.
Who forgot
you didn't have to rewind it. Yeah, you had to rewind it at the end. It's funny. The same person always won. Anyway, what am I? Yeah, it's like I don't know if that. We're gonna have to agree to disagree on that one for sure.
Chris Ishii, thanks, sir. I still have something for you.
This is actually pretty funny. Psycho 13 Garage said next, Traxxas will try to sue Christmas this year for the Xmas short form. That's pretty good. That's pretty
Ravensdale RC, Lola Jordan's daughter. Me and my daddy love your vids. Well, hello, Lola.
Well, hello.
By the way,
we'll keep it mildly PG this week.
By the way, my birthday is next month. What are you going to get me? Listen,
he's going to get you a slightly unfinished carbon fiber based truck.
Me and your dad, we disagree on our definition of what makes a burrito different than a taco, and I just don't know that I can get over that.
Hold the phone. Now, this is an argument I need to hear about. Gunnar Nissen, thank you very much. If I can be a vendor at Axial Fest, I'll have my trailer. You've got a bed if you want it.
There you go.
All right. I will probably find an Airbnb because that area is quite lovely.
Is it ever? Blind Guy RC. Hey, man, truck looks great. Love the C1. Super rad. Thank you for the bumper advice. I'm still working on choosing SCX10 tube. Would SCX10 tube bumpers fit? You have original origin, so the post style will not. Ones that bolt to the outside will. Yes. Yeah. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. RC Premium Northwest said, I'm calling Traxxas customer service with my Game of Thrones questions immediately.
So, seriously, who is this guy related to? Because
in the Red Wedding, did you have Red Wedding set to 6S?
Balance start, then go to channel 3. Make sure you're on the right input.
Amazing. It's so great. There's so many jokes. I had no idea this was even happening. Had I known. Oh, who's going to tell Traxxas they stole the Max name from Ford? Because they do have the C-Max and the S-Max.
Didn't those come later, though?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. How long has the Max been around? Or the X-Max?
The T-Max was the 90s.
Oh, the T-Max. Yeah, that's true. C-Max definitely came after that.
That was a terrible car.
They don't make it anymore, though. So
yeah, maybe they won. They're like, Traxxas like, yo.
So bam. Yeah. Lawyers show up at Ford. It's a lawyer on lawyer.
Jay Burris. Looks like the lawsuit has been going on since February of last year. Yeah, I actually saw it, went and read through some of the...
All right. Blind Guy RC, thank you very much. Found out I can't braze where I live. Why?
Do you have to go out? Where? Do you have to go outside?
Yeah, you're supposed to be able to do that in your bed. That's where I do all my best brazing. Bed, carpet, anywhere but the workshop.
So was it the first time I tried? It might have been the first or second time. I think it was technically the second time I tried learning how to braze. And I was on the balcony of my 4th story apartment. And it was a concrete balcony, though, not a wood balcony.
Yes. Oh.
But that's when I learned that you can't just be brazing metal and like shooting fire at concrete for so long, because it will actually go and explode.
Yes. That's exactly how I learned how to braze, too.
Really?
On the concrete pad just outside here. Yep. I was like, the concrete's perfect.
I mean, I had it held up off of it, heat. But then I still ended up shooting the fire, and then I was like, what?
Pop, pop, pop. Oh.
Yeah.
Can't see anything.
My bad. So, yeah.
There's a lot of Max-related comedy going on here. TJ Maxx. Chevy Malibu Max. Cinemax.
Traxxas' new slogan, don't bash it, file a DVRO.
It's so good. I love it. All right. Hey, you want to do mail call? it's pretty short this week because I've been very busy. I wasn't busy ordering things. I was busy making
cannot
things.
say the same.
Oh God, here we go. So he's probably got like 18 different stupid circle makers or a pen that writes upside down.
I have
in
2
space.
pens.
Yeah, I figured as much. What a moron.
First of all,
this one writes so much better, guys.
First,
is this going to be your second channel? Pens.
It's a new
pens with Josh.
It's a new thing. Well, it's not a new thing for me, but it's not at all. I've been thinking. This
it started with pencils.
Mail call.
Oh, a fab table.
But
look at that.
This is an actual quarter scale version of a fab table that a fab table company makes. It's actually a Canadian company in the Ontario area.
You what?
Yeah.
How can you have one of those, but I don't?
Honestly, I just so I'm looking to revamp my fab table in the garage. So I was following the hashtag fab table or hashtag fixture table, one or the other, doesn't matter. And I ran across a post of this, which I was like, that is incredible. And
that is pretty cool. I want one.
So I messaged him. I go, hey, and he was like, hey, for anyone who's looking to sell our fab tables, message me and I'll get you one of these miniature versions. And I messaged him and I said, hey, I would just like to buy the miniature version. I'm not looking like, I don't know that he understood. I think he maybe looked and was like, and
he was probably like, okay, stupid.
So he was just like, can you weld it yourself? And I was like, absolutely. Just stuff.
No, I have
stuff it all in an envelope and absolutely just ship it out. And it showed up the other day and it was fully.
That's so cool.
It's tacked, but it's so cool.
That is amazing. I love it.
I was like, this is like the best for photos, scale photos and stuff like that. I'll probably still use this fab stuff, but in general, I want it for looks because it's amazing. It's just, like I said, just like a real one built the same way.
It's pretty good.
So cool. So
yeah, I like that a lot.
His Instagram profile is not that easy to.
That's what it is. Not that easy to. Not easy to.
So his Instagram, now don't try and get a free one like a dick, but his.
I am quite a big deal.
His Instagram is JR, and then I'm going to say this wrong. Sembi, SEHMBI. So JRSEHMBI, and it's Junior or JR at Mill Finish is the place that he has it, and like I said, they make full size ones, but that thing is awesome. So
that's sick. I really like that.
Too thin to be functional? No, absolutely not. It's every bit as thin as I would normally probably my other fab tables. It's nice and it's heavy. So
that's cool.
Very cool. So
I like it. Moose Judge just said hashtag brought to you by is not that easy to. That's good. Sean Sawyer said, wow, you guys are so risky. I learned how to braise on an oil-soaked wood floor like a normal person. That's great. Okay, so that's your first thing.
Yeah.
O'Brien Ellison says he has that same table in a 6x10. Must be nice.
Must be.
That's the size of this workshop. So
yeah.
Not fitting in here unless I stand on it.
Next.
All right. What did I get?
Well, I don't know if you have a lot. I'm going again while you think about it. This is actually for Scale Nationals. This is a battery bank / GoPro battery charger.
Smart.
So you can charge your GoPro Hero 9, 10, or older ones with adapters several times off of this. So I can have it in my backpack or fanny pack, and it will charge the batteries so I don't have to carry a bunch of them. Super nice for events where you may forget to, or you may not have enough batteries to keep charged. I honestly lose GoPro batteries more than I care to admit.
Is that from Amazon?
Absolutely.
Okay, send me the link. I want one of those.
Absolutely.
I'll need one because I think for this trip I'm going to mostly go professional.
Yeah, absolutely. Don't just go GoPro.
Yeah. I mean, I could go more pro and use a real camera. Yeah. Dom, I did not finish the BRX-02 yet. I have it assembled, but not the body. Actually, I'm trading that body as soon as I finish it. But yeah, once the body, like Nationals has to be done before I do any stuff like that because I don't have time to build another truck right now. Right. You guys. Okay, so first for me was a very small order from A-Main because nobody locally had a Tamiya driver.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I needed to go all the way to A-Main. I needed this to come across the country and then into another country.
Exactly.
So I could get my interiors done because my first one already has this one. Here he is.
Is that the one that you were printing the tiny Josh head driver for?
Yeah.
There he is.
Mini Josh.
What do you know?
I'm going to put a beard on him so it looks just like you. I'm going to change the hat to say like 4x3 or something instead of 4x4. So yeah, this is you. You're driving class 1 this year, so I'm channeling my inner Josh.
Right. Trying to get a fighting chance.
That one. This one will be class 2, and he's going to have the helmet on.
Ah, of course, because he's more racy.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
It's more extreme.
Extreme.
You gotta be careful. I love that they give you instructions for the man on the back of the bag. It's so
Here's
great.
how to assemble man's face.
Here's how to put man together. Put hair onto man. Okay. Oh, and the other thing that came in I'm actually quite excited about this. It's a purple anodized body post trimmer.
From Aeromax. Now, is that
only the finest for me?
A body post trimmer, not a body reamer.
Yeah, so you put that on top of the body post. You tighten down a little thingy, and then you spin it, and it makes a very nicely tapered, curved.
I'm going to ridicule you now. Can I start?
That's fine. Yeah, go ahead.
For one, that seems like an obvious Josh tool, not a Matt tool.
I know,
because for one, you're anti-body posts more than anybody I know. The only reason we got rid of them on the Phoenix was because Matt's gripe on the Ultra or Pro was just like, it's nice, but it has body posts. And we're like, all right, well, I guess we have to get rid of body posts. It was Matt's fault.
Well, you can bring him back for the next one.
Yeah, it's like, I have a trimmer now. You can bring it. It's okay now, guys.
It's fine.
So
bring him out.
Why did you buy a body post trimmer? You don't even own a body post, let alone many body posts.
That's not true.
To necessitate
the Escort
an entire rack.
The Escort has body posts, which I may or may not keep. I've also got a couple other Tamiya kits in the pipeline that have body posts, so be getting those trimmed as well. Don't judge me.
I will. I won't not. I promise.
On the comp trucks, I got to drill some holes in these nicely finished bodies and stick some body posts through that don't connect anything.
Yes, do it, please. Just the tip of a body, just the tip, just for a second, just to see how it looks. And Buck Dandy, I did miss that. Sorry, just finished up my cage this evening. Sent you an Insta pic. I will check it for sure. Cool. He was using some Cut Send. Brought to you by
Dremel works to trim body posts. No.
Those will get away from you. Chainsaw, technically, but we're not animals.
This thing makes it very smooth and makes it look pro. All the top drift guys.
Oh my God. I should have that tool. You should be mocking me over buying such a ridiculous tool.
It's going to look, their body posts are going to look so good, though.
If you were a touring car guy or even a drag racer, like, I can't.
Hey, maybe there's something you don't know about me. Maybe
I hope.
I'm diving deep into the drift
We've
world.
had too many conversations. Have you ever bought a...
For you to know me?
Speaking of buying tools, you ever ordered a tool online and then it arrives and you're like, wow, that is not at all what I thought I was getting. I would like to...
What'd you get?
These are 3/16" tubing bender pliers.
Oh dear.
The photo made them look a different scale, even than I would say. So these are the tubing bender pliers that
those are a little on the large side.
They are. So it's got a tight radius bend there at the top.
Yeah.
You take it and then you just roll it a little bit. Now it's mainly made for light tubing stuff, but these, and honestly, bigger, even a second issue beyond my first one of like, wow, that is not. Somehow I ordered two.
Super.
Like,
that's
what?
Great.
So I got two of the thing that I probably wouldn't have kept in the.
Whoops. Send it back.
Yeah. Whoops. So there was.
That's a bit of a mistake. A mistake, if you will.
2 times mistake.
Yikes. All right, I got some more junk here. I'll have you know that both of my scale metal supplies from scale metal supplies showed up. USPS, which was sent first, arrived first, but FedEx, with the much shorter delivery window, showed up second.
How close were the deliveries?
Day after each other.
Oh.
Lucky for me, they both contained exactly the same things. So now I've got double of everything.
You know what? You can't have enough supplies of scale,
including
sized metals.
Some bend and braze bumpers.
Is that which in your left hand? Is that one?
Yes.
What is that?
It's a very small one. These are specifically for the West-made V-dub truck body that he made. So Andre did a couple of those. Some, what are these, winch plates? Who uses real scale winches?
Who uses winches like that?
Wow.
Now, if you actually take and cut those, you got a nice plate with 3 good holes in those, though.
This is 4 holes.
Oof.
Might be too many holes. I know, I was going to say. And then a slew of bumper mounts.
Yep, I've got those same ones.
These are phenomenal. I use them all in all of my metalwork. And then a bunch of assorted tabs and tubes and stock. I got some square stock.
Hey.
In the latest round of stuff, which is pretty great. But all kinds of different widths of tubing there. And in fact, I've already used all of that stuff. Got all my bumpers and all my cage work and everything all done, raised up, sent off to a local guy here in town, like 30 minutes from the house, who was like, oh yeah, I've done all kinds of RC stuff before. Come on by. And he was like showing me the stuff he was doing. And while I was there, he's like, oh, I'm powder coating some Model S plaid brake calipers for a custom job on a Model S. I was like, holy shit, that was pretty cool, because they were like this big. They're huge.
Interesting.
And he was doing some custom bikes as well, and all kinds of really cool stuff. So he was like, yeah, if you want to choose this color, I'm shooting that tomorrow. I was like, I love that
Done.
color. Let's
that
do
is
it.
The perfect color. I've made many decisions just like that.
It could have been any color. Honestly, it could have been color shift purple. It could have been plaid. I would have been like, yep, fire it up. Let's go.
Yes. The blue that's on the Vanquish displays. He's just like, yeah, there's a race team locally who does a lot of stuff here. I'm shooting their blue tomorrow. I'm like, what's it look like? He's like, this. I'm like, that's our color.
Yep. That's
funny you mention it. That's exactly the color we use all the time. He goes, oh, that's convenient. I shoot this color for them like every week. I'm like,
all right.
He's like, I can probably have this done for you tomorrow. I'm like, that's great news because I needed it today. So
Yeah, it's nothing like going into a powder coat place or a metal finishing place like that, and like I think it's called Brightworks. It's a small shop, very small shop in the back of like an industrial park behind a wholesale chicken manufacturing plant thing.
I can smell it already.
It was fine. I think it was just a storage, okay. Frozen storage. But anyway, it was just like, this is perfect. This is the guy for me. So I'm going to take all my stuff there from now on.
Exactly. Yeah. Our guy is literally our neighbor. He's just like one building over.
Even better.
Yeah. Superior powder coating in Sacramento.
Robbie Bobster, thank you very much for the $1 reduce. I recently finished my Ampro Sand Scorcher Skippy. Thanks for the inspiration, Matt. Right on. Fantastic. Nice. I'm so glad. That is such a great transformation for a perfectly shitty,
very
old-timey
very
1970s RC car. 1979, I think that came out.
Clinton Lloyd. Hey, Josh, get a body post trimmer. Good luck in that. To both of you.
Oh, he gave you money for one?
Okay, fine.
I don't know how much it is, but you should definitely get
Doesn't
one.
Matter now. I have to do it.
But Aeromax, now the another suit against them from Traxxas.
Oh, no. There's 2 X's even.
No, there's just one.
Okay.
It's 2 R's.
Speaking of X's and 2, this is an X and a 2, but not 2 X's. I think we're okay, but I'm not 100% sure. This is the new Castle Mamba Micro X.
Oh, neat.
Well, X2.
Got one,
Mamba Micro X2.
That's double 2.
Double, yeah. So 2 squared.
4.
Or X 4. Squared. I don't know.
Wait, is 2 squared 6 or 4?
It's 4. But this is now 4S capable, censored brushless. Good for,
but not in like a FOF or anything.
Don't hill climb or rock race with it. But honestly, it would probably be something that would work in like my class 1, my class 2. I would say most definitely as well.
Hey, I got an idea. Take all the wiring that you've done out. Put that in.
So, yeah. Anyway, so that's a thing. It showed up.
That is definitely a thing. Hey, Perry G, thank you very much. Today's my birthday. Here's $2.
Perry G, happy birthday.
Wow, happy birthday, man. Usually that money should go the other way. So start a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Get to the point that you can do super chats.
4,000 hours.
We'll talk.
Of watch time.
4,000 hours of content watched.
In 6 months.
In 6 months?
Or is it a year? I don't remember.
I think it's 6 months. Oh, yeah. David Ferris said, speaking of Tesla, someone made a homemade flying cars movie over the weekend.
Did you guys see that? The Tesla jump?
I saw that. And I am furious on so many levels. Mostly because anytime I see anybody do anything so absolutely stupid like that on an open road where there could be other people or cars or property or pets or anything, you're dead to me. I don't want to have anything to do with that content. It makes me so mad. Do that stuff on the track or do it in a closed environment. I don't care what it is.
But
but it's true, right, Josh?
I mean,
don't disagree with me.
For the purpose of professionalism in videos, sure. I'm all for.
It was pretty crazy.
I've done things that for one, I'm just glad that I didn't grow up with internet, like the internet being like it is now, social media. I'd be in so much more trouble. The person is in. They did have a suspect in custody, I believe I heard. It was a rental car. But
no,
yeah, it was it was like a Turo rental.
Oh my God, that guy would be so pissed.
Yeah, he was. He made a video, or there was a video. But the whole joke at work is that everyone was just like, we would keep sending it to each other, like Instagram direct message, and he'd be like, Fan would be like, why did you send, like, is this a different angle? I'm like, no, I just didn't know if you'd seen it today. Fan Brandon and I are just like, stop it. Yes, we saw the video.
It's like when, like, you or I have seen some RC video And then
someone like peripherally
don't stop sending them.
Yeah.
Don't stop sending them. But people will send them like people on my Facebook are like, "Oh, you see this?" Yes.
Every single 3-wheeled vehicle, not even RC. Like, did you see this tuk-tuk race? I'm like, yes, 1 billion times. It's 10 years old. That video has been out so long. Or the Mad
yes,
Ape.
All those views are mine.
The Mad Ape.
Yeah, the Mad Ape. Yeah,
drifting 3-wheel thing. Yes, I've seen it. It's been out.
I've seen it.
15 years.
Yeah.
That's why this video is in 120p. Like,
don't stop sending them because I love seeing stuff. I like to feel important. Vintage RC. Did you see Talbot's? Oh, I have one more thing, and then we got to talk about Sledge.
I have more than one more, but go for it.
You go first.
I'm gonna quit.
This show. You know what this show is? This show is turned into what stupid shit Josh bought.
We both do this every single week, and you goddamn know it. First of all, Fur-for-all.
Let me be crispy clear.
Crispy clear, whatever. I did get new Ridge wallet stuff. Forged Ember, the wallet and the key case. What? Then they have a bolt action titanium pen.
Oh my god.
Done with that. Second pen I got a new fountain pen. First time in the fountain pen world. This is a Lamy. It's the
a Lamy
Mango Special Edition.
I do like the color.
I'm done with that. That's all. That's all you have to see of my EDC.
EDC
everyday carry. That's a thing, Matt. Duh. Come on, give it the time.
That's stupid.
I did get Smooth on the universal
EDC
mold release, non-silicone based mold release wax.
Smooth on. Smooth on. Apply it directly to the forehead. Smooth on.
Available at
Rite Aid, Walgreens, Dwayne Reed, and other fine retailers.
Participation may vary. See fine print. Okay.
Smooth on.
I have one other 3 things.
Show your stupid shit. Go. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Everyone's seen resin 3D printers.
I had to jump on the Elegoo bandwagon.
Now, did Elegoo contact you, or did you just buy Elegoo?
No, they contacted me. Resin and
I just wanted to, for the record, I want everyone to know.
Oh, yes.
They contacted me first.
And the curing box.
That curing box sucks. Did they not give you the washing station?
I don't know. No, I don't think so.
I returned the curing box and got the curing washing station.
Ooh, interesting.
It's a better buy because it does 2 things.
Is that because it has 2 things in the name? Or is that just a coincidence?
Well, actually, I guess it could probably do another thing. I don't know.
Can you do nails in it? Anything like that?
No, the light won't go on if the lid is up.
Seems like a magnet could fix it, but we'll see.
You can't. Well, maybe. No, there's no magnet in there. But yeah, that washing curing station is better. But you will be very pleased with the quality of the prints. I just actually funny. I just pulled off another Turbomac wheel that I did there. It's got some of the pigskin still on it, but you won't see any of that.
Wait, you call that pigskin?
Yeah, or chicken skin.
Yeah, okay.
Chicken skin. Okay, whatever. Anyway, Turbomax for the Escort. That's pretty dope.
Side comment.
That's what the kids are saying.
This was during the Ripper days, and of course, every Ripper owner got fucking special treatment and had 100 messages back and forth, which is part of the reason why Rippers are never coming back, because I refuse to deal with everything individually like that. But I was just happy to have one of the buyers was international. He was like choosing the colors and blah blah blah, going through, and he's like, I like it. I have duck skin.
Oh yeah, I remember it. Yeah.
What? It's like duck skin. That was just the message they would return. Duck skin.
Blue Jay pimples.
Like, the fuck is this? Is what? And I was just like,
Yes,
oh,
duck
wait.
skin.
Goosebumps? Yes. Like,
Yes.
okay.
Yes.
Like, what is like, I think
Robin bumps.
some people have that removed, like, right away, but I don't want to know.
I have the swan acne again. All right. Final thing. Are you done?
I'm done.
Are you quite finished? Final thing for me this week. Big old rusty box of leaf springs.
It did.
It's so rusty.
So disappointed in Brett already.
It's rusty, and it's left these interesting like patterns on the inside of the plastic because I guess there's some magnetism in there. But all the leaf spring bits, everything is all rusty.
So what did
he even patinaed the 3D
printed cross brace? Is the patina up to your level? In between a matte level patina and an RC 4-wheel drive rust bucket patina level? Like, where does it fall?
That the RC 4-wheel drive rust bucket does not qualify.
I'm just saying, like, I want to know on that scale.
If that's 0, no, wait, that's -10 on a 1 to 10 basis. The rust bucket is -10. With all offense to anybody who bought one. This is a quality rusty piece of POS. It's real rust.
Yeah. That's how you know it's good.
I think Brett left these in like outside and then put them in a bag and then sent them to me. I'm so stoked though. Bonus 65mm shackles, compliments of Wesley.
Hey.
Thanks, Wes.
So
that's Wes Stanky.
So we've got
Stanky.
RC 4-wheel drive rust bucket at -10. A 0 is the Charisma burrito sheet. And then your personal patina is at 10.
Mine's a 10. This is very close up there. This is what I was like, I could probably get this knocked out for Scale Nationals. And I was like, I got like 2 weeks. I don't think so. Okay, so that's mail call. Let's talk sledge. Because
did we not talk about it last week?
I'm talking about it again because it's still a thing.
Okay.
Overwhelmingly, 90% of the comments that I got on my video was, "Oh wow, Traxxas made a Creighton," and then followed by, "Arma better sue Traxxas." Both of which I found hilarious because they are both truggies.
They're going to do them one better though. You know that, right?
Obviously.
Because
this is how this works.
There's the new HBO Max series coming, Arma's Drive to Survive.
Yeah. Which is odd that it's, anyway. I'm sure that they will one-up them somehow. But first things first, they're both truggies. Yes, we can make that agreement.
Yes.
There isn't really that much other than an aluminum chassis plate. There isn't that much similar between the two.
Yeah, the big thing is that it looks similar in the fact that it has an stamped aluminum chassis plate with some kind of intricate stampings to it, which is I think it looks good on the Traxxas, but it was always something that I appreciated on the Armas that I had. I was like, wow, the stamping that they do on these is pretty cool.
Pretty good.
So, yeah, that is something that makes it look very Arma-like. Also, they went with stamped aluminum shock towers versus the plastic shock towers that normally come on Traxxas.
Right. Yep. Because I think, ultimately we came to this sort of conclusion last week that Traxxas takes a long time to look at stuff in the market, what is successful. Then they build on it and make it better and then sue other people. No, not the last part. But they do look at stuff in the market and find ways that they can improve and make it better. And sure, the price is an issue for some as well.
Yeah.
But the bottom line is on this whole, Arma should sue them now. There is nothing in Arma's design that is copyrighted or patent
I don't
pending or anything. You can't sue someone for making a truggy. Truggies have been around long before Arma made them.
The small differences, things that are commonly a common opinion in RC. One thing is that Armas are made in China, where Tactises are made in Taiwan. Generally,
that's a big difference.
Generally, you get a little bit higher quality materials specifically made out of Taiwan. That is that's not an uncommon opinion even around the Losi makes a lot of things in both countries. Team Losi racing products, though, generally come out of Taiwan, where regular Losi, everyday Losi, generally comes out of China. There's, like, it's some of that stuff that there, and you are absolutely going to see a price difference there.
Yep, 100%. It does get passed on to the consumer.
Now, all the other things, I'm not a basher. I don't necessarily know.
I've been learning a lot. I've been doing a lot of online research, mostly in Facebook groups.
Yeah, perfect. That's where all the good info. That's
where all the good info is.
That and YouTube comments.
No, but
don't forget YouTube comments, man.
I should never discount those. But the one thing that also came up a lot in the comments, and I'm not a basher either. I am not even an amateur at it. I am super noob beginner.
I think that's what bashing means, though. No, I'm kidding.
Oh yeah, okay. So my jumps, and because I film everything by myself, the jumps weren't crazy big in the running footage, and I knew that was going to be something that came up. I can't push them to the limits that some people can by myself. A lot of these other high-end YouTubers, high-level YouTubers, have people filming for them, or multiple people filming for them, which is totally
cool. Really good forehead-mounted GoPros.
It all depends on the GoPro mount. But the one thing that was coming up was like, this is trash. It's going to be garbage, and it's going to fall apart. Wait until Kevin Talbot gets one. Then we'll see how tough it really is. Well, I'm not always the biggest fan of Kevin and his style of videos, but he has a lot of followers, and he's found a niche, and he does quite well at it. So kudos to him for that. He got one, and he did break some things, but not after sending it, like, completely. I've never seen anybody be so mean to a toy in my whole life. And for the most part, it held up, and the chassis remained straight. So I think that's a real testament to the amount of over-engineering and R&D that Trax has put into that vehicle.
There you go. I can't say that I've seen a lot. I watched your video. I watched Tony's. And then Tony, I watched most of Tony's. Tony's was he did a live stream.
Yeah, he was commenting on stuff. He didn't have one, so...
Yeah. But I just, obviously, Tony just kind of lives in that world.
I watched Greg's.
I didn't see Greg's.
I watched RC Drivers. I watched Mark Santa Maria's.
I didn't see his.
I watched Kevin's, and I watched mine like 6 times.
Yeah, exactly.
And Tony's as well.
So, yeah. But yeah, saw some of that stuff on it. I mean, if I was in the market for another basher, I still don't know what I would choose. I honestly still, I lean toward, I like the trophy truck looks. I still like that Mojave.
Yeah. That Mojave is fun.
I still lean towards looking at that. I don't know.
There's nothing wrong with the Mojave.
But it's just like,
it's basically a crazy.
But at the same time, I'm like, if I'm going to get a basher, like like, why do I need a scale-ish basher? Like, why don't I just get an X-Max or a Max or whatever? Like, it's a basher. Like, just make it jump. Make it go fast. How hard does it go? How fast does it go? Like,
all of
just
those.
Like,
very
just
high,
do those things. Why get a Mojave when it's just like?
Well, you've got your Outcast, don't you?
That thing's I have my Outcast, and I have an Infraction, and then I have that Limitless that I have a big motor in ESC for that I haven't finished. I'm an idiot. Yeah,
So get the Super Baja Ray. That thing is awesome.
But that's exactly. Why do I go towards a scale version of it? Is it just? It's only because I want to I like the look of it. I want to look at it and be like, I like that. Instead of like the. I like her. She's sparkly. Like, I don't know.
DBXL is fun too. I've been talking a bit to K-pop RC, and he's got that Cardinal Racing like massive fifth scale on-road car thing. He's told me he's going to let me borrow that for a while, film some stuff with it. So Matt can bash. Just ask his TRX6. I bashed that real good into a concrete curb.
Yeah,
yeah.
it's such a hard.
It's good to have a basher or 6 because sometimes it's nice to go fast and be dumb.
It is, and I should drive them more is the thing, and that's what I
have a great space for it, so I do get out there a fair bit, play with my toys.
Garage Jack. I was supposed to send TGH some important information today. I was too busy to do that because I'm obsessed with a flat rail comp build. I love flat rails and brass. I would like to show you the reminder that still shows up on my phone here that says, send TGH info.
TGH was super helpful this week. I was like, hey, man.
It's been on my phone for 2 days.
We need to talk.
Sorry.
We need to talk gears and stuff. Pinion and spur choices and motor pinions and such. And I already had everything done, right? My truck's already both running. And I gave him all the details. I said, this voltage, this spur, this pin, this motor, and my numbers spot on with his.
You know why that is?
I didn't tell my numbers first, Josh.
You probably asked me you forgot, and I probably get.
No, I absolutely, definitely did not.
I bet we could go through our conversations, and you're probably like, so
nope.
Do I take the big number and then divide the little one?
So with the portals,
and then
do I have to divide by 2
then
or multiply by 2?
Multiply it by the next one.
It's
somehow
right? Brackets, exponents.
Somehow his text gets smaller, even though we're using the same messaging app every day.
I found a smaller font for stupid questions.
Like, yes, that's correct. Okay. I know. That's what I thought. I was just saying. I was just checking. Just making sure I was right.
I was just making sure. Everything's everywhere. We're fine. We're good. No, but I was like, he was so helpful. Very helpful.
Chris
Heck of a
is
guy.
amazingly helpful.
Is Chris going to be down there?
Yes, he's bringing the whole team.
Great.
And
we're honorary team members by this point.
Hey guys.
We're smart.
Look at
our trucks are pretty.
Carbon fiber. Cabrones fiber. Cars for hire. So next weekend is a drag race. There's a big drag race in Vegas, the big drag race, blah, blah, blah. Go fast, straight line. The big part of that is John Schultz will also be joining us on this extravaganza, Matt.
Yes. I'm so excited.
You shouldn't be, because John and I have been talking on the phone and we're just like, okay, here's Matt's weaknesses. Here's what we're going to do. If you stand on one side of him and I stand on the other and we barrage him during the run, but we always, it'll be in stereo all the time.
I'm not, you know what? You can play your childish games with me. I don't care. I think it'll be great. It'll be fun. All I'm going to do is when you're not looking, I'm going to get your controller and I'm just going to code it in this.
I don't think they're going to let you across the border with that.
That's fine. I'll buy some when I get down there.
At Rite Aid, CVS, Walgreens, and
Dwayne Reed and other fine drugstores.
At the drag race, I'm going to have one of our Vanquish guys, Bob Tarvin. He is going to cart down our Easy Up with the
Yes.
He's going to take it to Vegas and then give it to John Schultz at the drag race. And then John Schultz is going to take that Easy Up and drive it all the way across the country to...
Does he still have that Nissan Cube or whatever he's driving around?
He drives
in?
rental cars all the time. World's fastest car. And every rental car John Schultz gets, he puts an Element license plate frame on.
Good Lord. That is dedication to his brand. That's really good. Hey, Team Garage Hack RC Concepts, thank you very much. You don't have to pay me. You've already done enough.
You've already done math for him.
Done plenty too much. I totally let TGH down. I asked, want to talk gears? Chris totally thought he was going to get invited to a live stream, but just wanted to confirm my opinion choices. That's fine, Chris. We can have you on the show
after Scale Nats.
Opinion talk with Chris.
Exactly. So, do you like the black ones or the brass ones better?
So, when you're choosing opinion, don't you like to do like a Mod 1 with a 32 pitch spur? So, like, isn't that the coolest?
What Josh said to run this, and does that sound right? No, I know. That's what I told Josh too. That's not what I was going to run at all. What?
He was messing with me. He's trying to get my trucks to blow up. Stupid head. I hope you rotate your tracks. No need to rotate those. There is no flex outside of. You're not going to flat spot a track. It's okay. Same with these ones. Also fine.
I don't know how I did the math wrong somehow. But I thought that you were going to have to do a video the day before leaving for Scale Nats.
No, I believe that's you.
Yeah.
Because mine's next week.
Yeah, I get that now. I think you should have to do one the day before. I hope
you have a really good time with that. Why?
I don't know.
You know what? I'll do one. Why not?
I think you should.
I'll do one.
It'll help bookend. And
Tuesday night. Because I'm finished, basically. All I have to do is like 80 more details.
I hope you drop your truck.
Shut up. It's so mean. Don't say that. This is a really pretty looking truck.
Our truck.
Our truck. Oh, yeah, right. On this side, it says our truck.
Our truck.
On this side, it says Sporter. On purpose.
Totally, I believe you.
Yeah. No, it was. This is how the graphics go, dummy.
Okay.
Haven't you ever seen a Comanche before?
I'm so quirky. I make funny stickers. Like
I do. These stickers actually came from a nice French man named Jean-Francois in France, who is on the JS Scale kind of group. Works with Jerome and Sophie over there. And these were originally for the Comanche 3D printed MFAB conversion thing that they were doing, which they don't do anymore, which is unfortunate. But I built one of those a long time ago, got the right stickers for that from Jerome. But then I reached out to Jean-Francois directly, and he's like, I'll send you the DXF and you can cut them yourself. So that's what I did.
That handy?
I said, that's very kind of you. For 20 euros, deal of the day.
That's, yeah.
This is, people are saying that's a bright green. This is a lizard green. This is Porsche Lizard Green.
Brought to you by Furetech.
Brought to you by Lizard. Brought to you by Lizard. Did anybody see my reels today? Because I feel so smart for plastic welding all those TPU fenders to the body.
I did see it. It's not going to... I was like, oh, that could almost be helpful, but it won't be.
For you? It's helpful for others.
I was thinking, oh, that's kind of a cool... That's not going to help me. Because I have to put fender flares on still. And I have to attach them.
I told you, just shoe glue them on there.
I don't think that's going to work.
Hear me out. Drill holes in the fender.
I'm listening.
Miniature rivets. Pap.
Where do you get miniature rivets?
I don't know, but I got them when I did the steam truck.
Are they functional rivets or do they just look like a rivet?
Yeah. No, they're functional rivets. I riveted that whole truck.
Interesting. We shall see. That could be a thing.
Just saying, you might need to do that. Oh, the other thing I did, I printed the rear view mirrors in TPU as well. Oh, that one's a little loose.
Show me that.
But they turn right in
again. I'm making a left-hand turn.
We'll figure that out. we'll figure that out before the comp. Don't worry about that.
That little guy.
But they do. Little guy. They do turn right in, so that's what we'll do for comping.
Yeah.
Looking pretty good though. You got to admit, it's a good-looking truck.
It is. It is a good-looking truck. I do agree. I do admit at this point until you finish it.
Some more. Hey.
So.
It's got Vanquish axles.
Mr.
You have to be nice.
Hey, and I even gave you another scale point today.
Yes, you did. I LOL'd when you're like, and this oil filler cap on the F10 axle is a functional scale point because you can put oil in there. I was like, yep, I'm stealing that idea. That's great.
Yep. That.
Yeah.
My friends.
Scale point.
It's thinking. Not just a hat rack.
Yeah, I know the fender lights I need. Those are done. All my resin bits have been printed and painted. Look at that. That tiny little guy right there.
That looks like a jerry can. What is that? Oh, that's their taillights?
It's a Gladiator taillight, yeah. Oh, sorry, it goes that way.
Yeah, yep. Ton of differences.
Yep. It's all coming together, Josh. These are almost done.
I can't say almost done, but
thanks, Kevin. Does that glow in the dark? No. Scale. Tony Mazza. Hi, Tony. Do you have an extra bedroom in your camper machine? Scale point. Flip down license plate bracket.
Flip down?
No time for that.
Yeah.
Good idea, though.
I don't know if I will have to use a license plate or not. But
I do. I have already decided what my scale points are.
Some
I wrote them
RC
down.
Scale Street Shop license plate store. What's that place called?
RC
Plate Shop.
I've got random ones that I'm going to use. They don't mean anything specific to these trucks, but I don't have time to get real ones done.
I think they're in my scale parts box, which we've gone through before.
Oh, that's a good box. You should bring that with you to Alabama.
Extensive collect. Can you imagine?
I'll bring some stuff to add for you.
How many?
Do you want a miniature low rinse?
No, that does not look miniature. That looks large.
What are you talking about? This is the right size.
That does not look right size. It looks much too large.
It's 9th scale. I measured it. Anyway, jerry can scale point.
Too large.
This is the right size. And it weighs nothing. It's 5% infill. Wipers. 2 of those.
Wipers? I could do that.
Yeah. License plate.
Yep. I don't need very many scale points, as I indicated in the video.
Yeah, you've really kind of maxed out the points by doing your stupid 4-person interior with the baby seats in the back.
Baby seats?
Yeah, you heard
me. Those are absolutely. I think they're even appropriate.
Okay. This is my box of scale stuff that I usually use in all my comp trucks.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, but it's useful because you just plop it in there. It's got everything you need. There's a functional point for the toe strap. which I'll never use. Then you've got a paper towel roll. You've got some windshield washer fluid. A fire
paper towel roll,
extinguisher.
arguably functional.
I would argue that is a functional scale point. And then the most awesome functional scale point ever is this miniature little saw, because that's a real saw blade from a jigsaw. So you could actually cut wood with that if you wanted.
Something you functionally have to do on the trail all the time.
Sometimes you do. Mm-hmm. Once when I went off-roading with Richard, we had to get out the axe and cut a tree out of the way.
Box of scale points, exactly. That's
a box of scale points.
You should sell them, Matt. Oh, there's an
$80.
There's an X in that name, Ben. He could be in danger.
Traxxas scale box. The Traxxas box.
The plate has to say Hall & Oates. HLNOATS. I don't have time to order a custom plate.
I'm going to make that happen. That is happening. How many letters would brought to you by be? Could we get it down? BRT brought to you by. Yeah, it totally fits. BRT to UBY. Brought to you by.
Brought to you by.
Brought to you by, and what was the other one I'm doing here?
Hall & Oates.
Hall & Oates. 1, 2, 3. That's too many. Wait. Hall & Oates. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect.
Oh my god.
Done. I'll order them today. Express ship. I got 2 weeks. They should arrive on time.
BRT.
I don't know which one.
Number 2
which.
UBY.
Yeah, that's what I said. BRT brought to you by.
Oh my god! Have you started thinking about what trucks you're going to build after these events?
There's oh my god.
Not
there's
for a
so many
scale
things
event.
I have to do. No, not for an event. I have to do that Tamiya documentary.
Yes,
that has to get
that's
done.
Gonna be good.
That's going to be good. That'll be fun. But I have to build the thing. So it's not as simple as just talking about the thing. I have to build it. So there's that. Then I also have an XB01 that I want to do with all of Knight Customs parts.
XB01. Is that the one that he did like the Ladia?
The Lancia Delta Integrale. So I got that. I got one of those. I've got a Tamiya Egress that I really want to build. I also have the Blockhead Wild one. Shoot. I've also got that Element Mild to Wild comp series that I want to do.
Yeah.
Because we both got the TGH comp chassis for that. Shit.
Ooh. I know you had a plan for yours.
Yeah, what are you thinking?
We both buy an RTR.
Okay. That's not what I was going to do, but go ahead.
Build it with these parts. And then I send you
I have another.
I send you mine and you send me yours.
Then what?
I don't know.
It's got to be more to it than
there could be more.
Then it's
the beginning of brilliance. That's all I know.
Well, I mean, a lot of better ideas have started with much less. So
we have to
do
whatever we think first, and then we think the other should have that they couldn't do themselves.
Oh obviously, my God! There's so many things.
A lot more work on my end than.
Wow! Hold the phone. Driver figure, paint, detail, good looks.
Arguable.
But you think good looks is putting a number 3 on the side. Not enough.
You know what? So did the vote. Boom. We should talk about F1.
I know.
Too.
I have to work to the audience. Got to work to the audience.
There's some possibility there.
Yes, there definitely is. I've got 2 different comp chassis on the way for that element thing. So Artful Dodgers has a very nice conversion. They have a new one as
well. I did see that.
That's out. So we'll be
you
doing
have
a little bit of
planned out
this
already
or that.
After.
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah, and there's
half
still
joking, like, what are you going to build next,
dude? And then, so I bought an MFAB PLA or a resin SLA printed body, the Land Cruiser like 79 series. That's got another chassis that I have to get.
And you bought another
BRX02.
You bought another body today.
I'm getting to that. The BRX02, the TF3, and then I bought that carbon fiber Beetle today from your guy. God damn it! I still have to finish the mud truck, the Traxxas TRX4 mud truck that I did.
I bought 3 more carbon fiber bodies like my Class 2. I bought a Cliffhanger, a Power Wagon cab, and a VW. What body is that, Matt? It's a Bug. Which one? Like, it's a
the Baja.
Is it a Baja?
Bug?
It's a Tamiya version, right?
Oh, it's the Blitzer
Beetle. It's that version. So I bought 3 more carbon fiber bodies, and I showed Matt, and he's like, what's going on here?
Yeah, put me down for one of those.
Get one of those. So.
Oh, and the TWS truck.
Oh, I have that too. That one's in the garage. I haven't really jumped.
Mine built.
Is not. I don't know if
I already got that.
Oh, by the way, Ethan Fan from RC Plate Shop. It's in.
Is he in the chat?
I can make that happen.
All right, Ethan. I will. I'll DM you right now.
Grizz Khalifa, much appreciated for your donation, sir.
It's a good name. I
know it is actually a great name. Hey, what are your thoughts about Volkswagen? Need some input on one before I get one. Do you mean real Volkswagen or do you mean RC Volkswagens? Because obviously Matt and I have just decided to jump in on Volkswagen purchases. But if you mean on full size, I used to own a B6 Passat, which I really liked. But that's the only Volkswagen I've ever owned. Other than I owned a Springer trike Volkswagen-based chopper at one point with the big bass boat rear metal flake fenders. And it was like, I don't know, 14 feet long with this super long Springer front end. And I bent the front end doing wheelies. So that's my only... I have one.
As you would.
I wonder if I have a photo of that thing. Bought it off of a guy who lived in a trailer park. It was next to his trailer under a tarp.
Blue Dooley, thank you. Oh, the Fun Haver. Shit. This is too many projects.
I'm just saying.
I forgot all about that one. There's also probably some vintage stuff as well. Some vintage Riris that are coming. So, yeah.
I'm saying. Let's see.
So that's like 14 things. That should keep me busy. But the problem is being in this hobby and having a YouTube channel and such.
Empire, as you call it in private.
More like what's dictatorship? more like dictatorship. The problem is that every time I settle into like doing a project that I want to do, something new comes out.
Right.
Not complaining. I love new stuff, but oftentimes it's like,
it's
time
now.
You wanna? It's time. Hello.
Oh.
Westmate said I need to start subcontracting out some of your work. Are you offering?
Yeah, like Wes already shipped me back my He shipped my dash.
I shipped his
I
dash.
shipped my dash. He detailed the dash for the Class 1. I have not seen it. I don't know anything about it. Looking forward.
I've seen it.
You've seen it?
Of course I have. People like me.
I like it.
People like
I
me.
like it. I like that I haven't seen it. I'm looking forward to being surprised.
Yeah,
I know parts are Grizz Khalifa follow up on his. I know parts are crazy expensive and can be a pain in the ass to work on. That was the reason I did sell my B6 is because, well, for one, I had got it right when I was graduating college. It was a new car, and then I was just like, it's kind of expensive to maintain. I did enjoy the quality and the drive, but it was a little bit expensive to maintain.
Somebody said you should just do the projects you want to do. The problem is, all of those projects that I listed are projects that I want to do. There's nothing on there that I don't want to do. And Wes said, I specifically remember you saying both. You both were cutting back and saying no. That has happened. I am saying
I have done really well.
I've done really well.
Yeah. What's funny, Matt, is you have a video that's got to come out on this project next week.
Yes.
And then you may have a video that you have to do just right at the same time as well. What?
You're going to have to fill me in on that one.
A video you have to release the next day, too.
Let me check my calendar. Yeah. Next week, I'm not doing. I only have one thing next week.
I know for a fact.
Really?
I know for a fact.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, is it the? I'm not saying that loud. Obviously.
Yeah, say that thing, Matt.
Is it the? From the they're having that fight with HBO. No, it's not. Don't just make a joke. You'll have to message me because I might have forgotten.
No.
Well, I have next week is my video.
It is your
right?
video,
right? Which is on Wednesday. Then the following day is something else. So that's. But is there another thing?
It was the thing. The same.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. That's fine. Don't worry about that. That's taking. I haven't shot it yet, but it's taking care of. Monthly mayhem. Just send Josh all of those projects. Yeah. He's gonna get his motorcycle back. That's what he's getting. He's getting his stupid Fijan motorcycle.
It better come back painted. I don't want to see it otherwise.
This is gonna be. You know what it's gonna be, man. One of us is gonna die first, obviously. But whoever dies first, you have to go to their funeral, and the Fijan motorcycle will be there.
It just.
He would have really loved this. He would have loved to see this finished.
There's a seat in the front row with the little paper card on it, reserved for
the drivers sitting in it. Fijan.
I'm going to your funeral dressed as the whatever you paint on the Fijan guy. That's what I'm going to your funeral dressed as. Either your funeral or your next wedding, whichever comes first. I'll be there, and I'm dressing like that.
I immediately assumed that you were dying first.
It's a safe bet. So you know. It's a safe bet. Like, well, you see, what happened was that's how the story is gonna start.
He would have loved to have seen this finished. Alternatively, you'll show up at my funeral and it'll be there waiting for you. And you're like, shit, this thing.
Forgot about that.
Damn it. I don't want that back. I missed a super chat from TGH and a few others. Holy cow. Where are these coming from? Team Garage Hack, thank you very much. No, wait. It was the opinion one. Hang on. David O'Brien. Hey, thank you. Hey, Matt, do you guys have a code for Send Cut Send? I do not, because I have never sent nor cut, nor had anything sent back.
I don't have a code for them either. I just used them, and then they sent me a message, and then they sent me a link and sponsored the Scale News. But it's just a link. It's just a tracking link. So I don't have a deal. Yeah. Honestly, their prices are all really, really good already. So regardless.
Yeah, it's comically low for the stuff we
wildly inexpensive.
If you're doing big stuff, like if you were like, would you cut this bomber chassis for me? That might be expensive. But here's the other Team Garage Hack one. Thank you. I'm going to build a TGH Titan and give it an unbiased review. I love flat rails so much. I don't know that you can. Is that the name of the Element chassis?
Yes.
I do really love flat rail chassis. This episode brought to you by Team Garage Hack RC.
Speaking, for example, I have my most recent send cut send invoice here, where I had the things like my bumper tabs made. This is all out of this is out of titanium. If you did it out of steel, it would be much less expensive. Aluminum even, much less expensive. But like my bumper tabs, $2.86.
Yes. I won't pay it.
The side pieces, I had multiples cut. The prices were so cheap.
I know you got multiple side pieces.
The prices were so cheap. I just had 2 of everything done just in case I screwed one up.
He's got one at every Scale Nationals comp location.
These are the side parts to make the sliders for the Class 2. That's the slider. This was $3.58 out of titanium. If it was out of steel, it'd have been $1.50. Like, it's wild cheap. Once you get into larger pieces, things do get more expensive. This was $9.29. But still. Just saying. And once you hit $30 in parts, it's free shipping. And it's fast. Just saying.
RC Plate Shop's hooking me up. 2 to 3 day priority. He just said, and I'm reading from we're supplying 350 plates to Scale Nationals. That's 2 per car. That's like 10 per car. People are that's how they're getting all their scale points this year. License plates.
Yeah.
My non-functional scale points, I got 6 of the license plates.
Jimmy Two Horses.
I wonder if he does like expired tags. Like if he does like the paper tag that you get
the in transit one. Like, I
the dealer in transit
have had those on my Jeep, my Gladiator, for slightly over a year.
You lazy bum.
It was an ink. It was out of state. It was a whole thing. And I didn't even have the paper. I just left the dealer like Olympia Jeep on there. It's fine.
SendCut Send only ships within the United States, eh? Well, that effing stinks. That means I have to have Josh as my go-to in-betweener. He's my side piece in America.
Jimmy Two Horses. Put the Fijan in the casket. So you can just remember.
He would have really loved to have been buried.
Just side-eyeing it all the time. Just like, God damn it. Just fucking... Yeah.
Unfinished
like
Fijan.
5 years is just going to go... Just gonna have the right peg of a shitty Chinese motorcycle burying itself into your decaying eyeball. I'm being cremated. And spread all over the course of the 2049 Scale Nationals.
Oh, wow. 2049. How many years is that from now? 27. I'll be 62? No, 72. Wait.
No.
60,
what?
72. 72.
You're old.
27 years from now? I'm 45 this year.
Well, I'm still in my 30s.
Tonight, Wes Vidjo, tonight is flowing like wine. Good stuff. This is a very good episode. If you are not watching
then
this
you
one,
definitely didn't hear
your
comments. You're not watching this.
If you're not watching this, you're never going to hear me say that.
It's as timely as ever. It's just
it's like that Back to the Future time and space movie.
Yeah, perfect. It's mainly because I don't want to get back to work on. I was telling Matt before the stream, I've got molds right here that I printed recently, and they look nice and fresh and great and all, except that I reprinted the same side as that I had already printed and molded. This is the same parts that I already had and used that I don't need again.
Great job. That was a good spend.
Oh yeah,
time.
It's like 30 hours of print time. I did a rough estimate today on like what I thought I've spent on time since we've started the series.
Yeah, 350 hours, right?
And that's conservative.
Give or take. I think yours is way higher than mine. I've done some work, but not nearly that much.
This piece is right, I should say. This piece is, and how I noticed is that I was like looking by putting the molds together, and I was just like, that isn't, it's not going in the hole.
If I had a nickel for every time
I was just going to push it harder. God damn it.
Ian Turbot, no, we did not get edibles in the mail today. It's not. We don't need that. We're naturally this funny.
No, the things are just spiraling out of control.
Yeah, because we're both stressed. We're both super stressed. This is what it's like.
I'm deflecting real problems with.
I feel pretty good with 2 weeks left. Right, because it's 2 weeks to the day that I'm on the road.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, no. Yes. Aren't you leaving Wednesday?
Yeah, that's.
Oh shit! Today's Wednesday.
Today's Wednesday.
Damn, I thought it was Thursday.
So you got an extra day out of it.
Perfect. You're right. Today I leave.
You thought you were a day further behind. You're actually ahead. So I've got 2 weeks. I've got to do a couple of painty things. I've got to cut some windows out, which I have the templates for, and I'm actually going to do the same dumb thing.
You're going to paint them before you cut them, and then put them in. And
no, I'm gonna cut. I'm not going to paint. I'm going to cut the trim and affix it to the inside of the window.
Huh?
I'm going to cut out. You want me to speak slower? I'm going to cut.
What trim are you cutting?
On my Cricut.
Like a sticker?
The inside. Yeah, I'm going to do like a black sticker and then stick that
rather than
inside
painting
of the window so I don't have to actually paint it.
Oh.
It's cold again. I had like a 3-day window where it was 15 degrees Celsius where I could paint in my mom's garage. And that's all done now. So any more painting has to be airbrush or spray, but very quickly.
Gotcha. So then you're going to use that. You're going to put the sticker on it. Will you still be? And then you'll glue still with that sticker, and it'll stick fine to the glue and the window.
Oh yes, this vinyl doesn't come off anything. When I lift this vinyl, if I haven't placed it perfectly on the truck, it takes all the paint right off. It's so strong. It's scary.
That's interesting.
Man,
so that's why you say that you put that text on there like that on purpose, because you can't take it off because you don't have time to repaint. So that
there's nothing I would do that would be different. This is exactly what I wanted.
Don't believe you.
No, it is 100%. I was like, I know where this is going to line up. If I want to keep it in line with how this goes, that's where that's going to go.
Fine.
I measured and cut and sent, and then I measured again, And then I sent it back to myself. It's exactly what I wanted. I'm happy with that. It's comedy. It's forteur.
It's art truck. That's the art truck.
Art truck.
I really can't. So we're gonna have our the Vanquish tent at Scale Nationals. We're not going to have table or chairs. So we're gonna have to.
Surely there's a Walmart.
I hear that there's many a Walmart between my arrival location and my destination. So, and there's nothing that I love more than Walmarts in the South. So, Nicole and I.
mean, the one near your work
is not. Good. That is a. That's like a.
The one you keep telling me not to go to.
That's a boss.
Don't go to that one.
Like that is. You got it. It's not the ones in the South. Just good entertainment. This one, like. You have to have there's prereqs before you can walk into that one. Like.
Do you have those big containers of Utz pretzel sticks? Get out of here!
What is an Utz pretzel stick? I see. In some Gold Star chili.
Pennsylvania, Ohio.
Justin Baker. Much appreciated. Hi, guys. Why?
Could I get my chili 4.5 ways instead of 5?
Why is the Element Gatekeeper so cheap
hungry.
now? $300. Also, A-Main has a $25 coupon. Worth it? I mean, it is. I think it's just cheap because it didn't
it's never
sell
not
as well. Yeah. Also, not fun fact. I don't know why I say that all the time. It's a nervous tick. Did you see that the IFS kit is discontinued? What? How dare they? How will people ruin the performance? People
anymore?
I can't understand why people still defend it. It's
Don't
garbage.
Make fun of it, Josh. Not everything has to be performance.
It's not even.
In this
it's
hobby.
not even
Get over
good.
Yourself.
It doesn't even have to be perform.
It's just fine.
I obviously like useless things. I own many of them. I've been called it even. But that snowplow that they put into that, like.
I know the clearance is not great clearance, but let's give them credit for trying.
There is that for sure. Credit for trying.
All right, you've heard it here first, though, guys. The next Vanquish product from Vanquish Products.
Vanquish Products.
Will be the IFS conversion for the Vanquish VS410.
I'm not saying that it wasn't a cool thought. Clearance is the wrong word. That is true. Like that.
Well, no, it's a lack of clearance.
you don't even get to use the word.
Mine's in semi.
Paul here says IFS is good for a trail truck.
Precisely. Thank you, Paul. Well, I'm all blurry.
It knew you were about to pull that thing up, and it fixed it.
Hey, be nice. It's not the worst in the whole world.
It is at the.
I like it.
You put that truck on its own weight, and that diff is even with the bottom of the wheel. You don't have to rotate the tires because that diff takes all the stress off of them. Like,
yeah. All right.
No.
Are we done?
Fine.
That new VP part comes out next Thursday. I better get my video done. Ways we can kill Jim. Vanquish IFS.
I really am just trying to deflect from having to go back to work on these things because I can't.
I know you are. You don't want to do it. Why don't you just take a little break, get up early, work on it then?
That's not a thing.
I know, because you're not a morning person.
People will start.
There's been times when I've gotten up to work on trucks.
People text me sometimes in the morning. I know.
I'm
I'm responding like, okay, cool. Are you in your office? I said, I'm in bed. Like, like they're at the office and they're texting me. Are you in your office? No. Like, I don't even have pants on.
I usually have to wait.
Like,
when I'm talking to Josh, and I talk to him pretty much every day, I know that the 3-hour window between me actually getting to work or starting work at 9 and him getting out of bed and crawling into work, I don't usually text him before 9 a.m. your time is safe. This morning you were actually up at 8.
Yes, even though I didn't even get that for some reason. But I usually get to work 8:45 ish.
For 9. We will start at 9:30 for 10.
Grizz Khalifa again. Thank you, sir. Get some Girl Scout cookies and see how you feel about it then. If Nicole hasn't hogged all of the
Thin mints. Is that your favorite?
I do like a thin mint. These are different Girl Scout cookies, but
what? Oh,
it's just a flavor.
Oh, is that like a marijuana product?
I mean, we're in California. They'll deliver that stuff right to your door here.
Oh boy. Wait, is that a strain of marijuana?
I mean,
is that a marijuana strain product of weed product weed? I'm not up on my orange berry
mints
kush.
Can take thin mints. The only competitor thin mints have now, for one, thin mints in the freezer. That's where thin mints belong. Eating thin mint Girl Scout cookies, but frozen, is an 11 out of 10. It's amazing. If you have to have a normal thin mint, then the Caramel Delight / Samoa, same thing. I don't want to hear that they're different. Then they've got to fight. Everything else can pound sand. That's the only. It's not even an argument. It's just that's what it says that on the back of the boxes.
What's the Fijon of the Girl Scout cookie?
That's the shortbread. For one, it has bread in the name. Bad. Like,
it's not even tall bread. It's short.
The
what's the deal with
Cameron says, give me them lemonades.
Bread. It's not short.
Give me them the lemonades. That's basic. It's shortbread with some icing on top. Terrible.
Kevin Nugent said, comedy gold tonight, gents. It's gold, Jerry. Amazing how a tight deadline and a lack of sleep bring out the laughs.
Oh,
it's true.
Yeah.
All you need to do is put Josh and myself under a tremendous amount of stress. And this show is gold.
So I said in the video today that the thought, my plan, is to do daily video from the event. My only concern is Ben has contacted the proprietors of the establishment that we will be
yes.
we will be residing in for several days, and they were not.
Did they have a telephone, or did you have to mail them?
They didn't sound confident about the speed of the internet, and I'm not.
Well, tell you what, I'm on my company's 5G, so if there's 5G there. You know what? I know what I just said.
We will be on top of a large hill, and I believe that there was a cell phone tower up there.
All right. Okay. So there's potential.
There is. I don't know.
Just upload them at 480p.
Yeah. I don't think there's 3G in Alabama. Alabama's a nice place.
Yeah, don't make fun of Alabama.
Love Alabama, but I've
never been, but I'm sure to love it.
I freaking love it. Tennessee, Alabama, it's kind of a toss-up.
Oh wow! Well, I'll be driving through Tennessee.
The Smoky Mountains are some of the best, man.
Oh, I love the Smokies.
You actually passed the cell phone tower on the way to the entrance. That's what I thought. I remember, even in the day. 30 megabits down, 6 megabits up is what I got in response. That's all.
Oh, yeah, from Ben?
Ben said. That's Ben's actual response
not
of their response.
Fast at all.
It is not.
Stay tuned for after the Scale Nationals.
I can probably get it uploaded.
Showing our videos then,
but it's going to be painful.
Oh, but that's going to be all night. So I'm not going to be doing
because I'm going to be going in. I'm going to be shutting your laptop. So, like, I'm uploading.
I'll just be like, I love you, darling.
I'm going to be yelling at everybody in the house. Stop FaceTiming your wife. I'm trying to upload a video.
Thankfully, most of the people's wives will be there.
Yeah. Ben's,
right?
Moose Jaw's, mine, just not yours and not Fish's.
Right. 2 single guys.
2 wild and crazy guys. Sharing the bedroom.
Guys. Let's go to strip club. Well, maybe not.
So we're going to be able to deal. I think that it'll happen. But I am looking
fine.
So Thursday when we will both be there.
You know what I don't? Okay, story. You know what I don't like about your everyday videos? By like the third day, it's always, hey, I'm so tired.
It's like being there.
No, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see you sleepy.
I mean, it's the experience. You feel like you're there.
Oh, it's like Memorex.
What? Is that a VCR joke?
No, it's a cassette tape joke.
Like,
dude, you are not that much younger than me that you don't know. Is it real or is it Memorex?
What?
Surely you've heard that before. Chat, don't let me down on this one.
Yeah. Send your self-addressed stamp envelope if you remember that particular slogan.
There's enough people watching that someone will know that.
I think they're just going to say, I remember, just to make you feel better. They want to feel...
to make me shut up about my vintage advertising.
Is it live or Memorex?
It's not live. It's Memorex. Thank you. Man, that's a throwback.
RC Patina guy. I've never been to Alabama, but I feel like there are tons of mosquitoes. That's true.
Oh, is there? Even at this time of year?
In the South. I mean, maybe not this time of year, but I don't know. It's just like you're in the South. There's bugs. Like
what kind of
Farm
bugs?
Remembers.
All kinds of people.
Well, really only one kind of person, but there's a lot of them.
Old people. Yes. Look, I know my audience. It's me. It's people
the top button crew is over on.
Oh God! All right, that's the end.
That's
done.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it.
Get back to work. Yeah, it's gonna.
I've got molds to reprint.
30 hours. If it's warm, there will be bugs. Yeah, I'm not so worried.
I grew up with bugs. I've been spoiled by California where you can just have a window open with no screen. Like, why do you have screens? Like, why? Like, bugs or cats? I don't know. Like,
that's like when I went to Badger's house after Axial Fest one year. Oh, it was a beautiful home.
Oh, yeah, I believe that.
Lovely wife, lots of dogs. And it's just like there's no screens on any of the windows, just like wide open.
Like the houses are just designed with like bifolding doors in the back that like fold all the way open. The whole back of the house opens. I'm like, what the? You move it in like a sectional all at once? Like, what's the point of this?
I was like, aren't you afraid of like animals and stuff coming in or like varmints and stuff? He's like, what are you talking about? No, it's California. There's nothing here. It's desert. Maybe the odd scorpion.
Yeah, we don't have scorpions.
No big deal.
No.
No? Too
far north.
More south?
It's south. So.
All right.
Back to work. Got stuff to get done.
All right, everybody. Love you guys. Scale fogies. In my day, everything was recorded on magnetic tape. There was no YouTube. It was a boob tube. We all sat in front of it. All right, everybody.
All right. Great times.
All right. Thanks,
yes.
people. Good. It was a good times tonight. Yeah. Blind Guy RC, Chuck's RC Habit, Stephen Williamson, Jared Brown, who did not ask a question. I'm just seeing that. I'm so sorry, Jared. I didn't even say thank you for that one. Gunnar Nissen, Blind Guy RC, Robbie Bobster, Perry G, Team Garage Hack RC Concepts, David O'Brien, Team Garage Hack RC Concepts. Thank you, gents, and everyone else.
For some reason, it's only let me scroll so far up, but I think I got a
shocker.
I do know Blind Guy RC was in there as well. But Jay Burris, Buck Dandy, Clinton Lloyd, Team Garage Hack, Grizz Khalifa, Jimmy Two Horses, Justin Baker, RC Patina Guy, and Jeremiah Selberg right there at the end. Josh, just call it good trucks. Just call it good. Trucks finished. Just relax. Literally not possible unless my only goal is to sit in the booth. I'm coming out the booth at you.
Josh's goal is to coming out of the booth.
You really whizzed that one. Got me right in the gonads. That was on a CD, people. It was not on a. No.
Yeah, compact disc. What was I going to say? Shit.
Something about Memorex, I'm guessing.
Oh, Josh's goal is to DNS every single course.
See if we can do it.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks so much. Have a great night. Are you live on Friday?
Yeah. I mean, it sounds like a good distraction from getting something reasonable done.
Yeah. Well, speaking of distractions, watch for a TF3 full review coming soon. Maybe even before I go away.
Yeah.
I got to get that out.
Good call.
Get that done. Spoiler alert. I don't think I like it very much. I haven't driven it yet. But
spoiler that's alert. Sure to get better after that.
Might.
That's saying something. Yeah. Just take it as. Call SEMA build. I'm going to take the front drive shaft out. Call. All
right. All right, guys. Have a great night.
Later.
See you next week. My thingy will be the episode you did today. I'll be doing one of those next.
Yeah.
Road to the Scale Nats in a week.
Later.
All right, guys. Good night. Love you. Bye.